Welcome to Tabletop Baseball Plus. Very excited today for some pine tar baseball. And additionally, I'm going to be giving away 2 copies of the game. You'll have to stay tuned for details on how to enter. But thanks to James, the designer of the game, he has allowed me to have a contest and give away 2 copies of the game. So I will give away details to that here in just a little bit. But right now, we're going to get started with the game. It is the Mets and the A's from the first game of the 1973 World Series. Actual lineups, actual starting pitchers. You can see the lineups there. Both pitchers lefties, Matlack versus Holtzman. And we are ready to get underway. Wayne Garrett leading off for the Mets. Even, so an 18 on the left-hand side. It's going to be a single. Single for Garrett. And they're off and running. Not going to steal, though. Odd is an 85. 85 is a fly out to center for Felix Mion. There's Willie Mays, the old man. He's like 42, I think, at this point. Something like that. Even. Look at Willie. It's not going to be a home run, though. Double zeros. And he's an A pitcher. So a home run versus an A is a single. Single, and that will move Garrett to third, I believe, on an even numbered single. So first and third, with 1 out, Cleon Jones. Double zeros again. That's an odd number, so we'd use the red-white combo. It's going to be another single instead of a home run. Ken Holtzman holding the home run down. Mays will go to third. He is a medium runner. So first and third, still 1 out. John Milner, 24. 24 is a walk. But there is a man on first, and he is an A pitcher, so 2 balls in the batter. 63. Ground ball to second. On a 3. That's going to be a double play. So a big double play ball there as the Mets had something going. Something going there. 3 base hits, can only get 1 run. And Holtzman took away 2 home runs because of his A pitching prowess. So bottom of the first, can't be Campaneris. 17. 17 will be a single. And he's a B stealer, but he's going to stay put for the moment. Here's Joe Rudy. 05 double versus a B pitcher. It is a single. But Campaneris is fast. He'll go to third. First and third. Nobody out. Sal Bando. And we have an odd 95. Fly to left. And let's check the tag up. 70 or less. 67. He tags up. So ties it up on a sac fly by Bando. And here's Reggie. Odd is 54. Struck him out. So 2 away. Gene Tennis. Evens 57. And he strikes out. But we have a tie ball game. 1-1. Top of the second. Jerry Grody. 08. 08's going to be a single. Okay, so Grody on first. Brings up Don Hahn. And a 67. Be a fly to right. One away, Bud Harrelson, 36. Possible error. And 18 is going to be the first baseman. First base is Tennis. And he's a 6. So it's going to be an error. And one base error. Error on Tennis. That moves Grody to second. First and second with one out. And Matlack, the batter. Even as a 75. So ground out to short. Ground out short on a 5 is going to be a fielder's choice. So a 6-4. Grody to third, Matlack at first, first and third. With 2 outs, top of the order, Wayne Garrett. Odd will be 17. And that'll be a single. And that'll score Grody. Matlack to second. First and second, 2 outs. Felix Mion, even. 13. 13's another single. And since it's an odd numbered roll, 13's an odd number. That's one base advance. So bases loaded with 2 outs. And here's Willie. Even 63. He's going to ground it out to short. But the Mets pick up a run. 2-1. Bottom of the second. Jesus Alou. 47. Ground out to second. Ray Fosse. Odds of 13, single. A lot of hits going on. Fosse on with 1 out, and Dick Green. Even will be 25. 25 is a walk versus a B pitcher. Is still a walk, but there's a runner on first. So it's 2 balls on the batter. Odd is a 27, and 27 is a possible error. 35. 35 second base. Mion's a 3, so he will make the play. It's going to be a pop out to second. Brings up Ken Holtzman. 39. Struck him out. So nothing for the A's in the second. Top of 3. Cleon Jones. Odd 12. Single. So Cleon's on with nobody out. John Milner. 83. Fly to right. Jerry Grody. Odds of 59. Ground out to short on a 9 is going to be put out at first. Runner will advance. 2 away for Don Hahn. Odd 32. 32 is a walk. And that will be a walk. First and second with 2 outs, Bud Harrelson. Even 67, and he flies to right. Bottom of 3. Top of the order, Camp Benares, even. 59, grounds it out to short. Joe Rudy, 33. struck him out. Kind of a slim margin there, but he does get him. 30 to 35 is a strikeout. So two-way, Sal Bando, 29, walked him. So two-way, Reggie Jackson, lefty-lefty matchup. 2 is even, so 34. 34 is a strikeout, big strikeout range for Jackson versus lefties, 20 point range. Jackson goes down. We'll go to the 4th inning, and it's Matlack to lead off for the Mets. Odds of 67, and it's a ground out to first. Top of the order, Wayne Garrett, even, 63. Ground ball to second. Routine, 2 away. Felix Mion, even, or odd, sorry, 59. 59 is a ground ball to third. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Mets, bottom of the 4th. Gene Tennis, even is a 71. So ground out to short. Jesus Alou, 82. Fly to center. Catcher Ray Fosse, odd, 36. 36 is a strikeout. Kind of thought there would be a DH in the World Series, since it was the first year for the DH, but they did not. Pitchers hit. There was no DH in the World Series in '73. So top of the 5th is Willie Mays, 60. 60 is a ground out to second. 1 away, Cleon Jones. Odds a 67. Fly to right. And we get an even and an 0-2. 0-2 is a home run for Milner. And that will be a home run. There's no check on that. No modifier. That's what I mean to say. No pitcher modifier on a 2. So Milner puts up run number 3 for the Mets. It's 3-1 now. 2 away, Jerry Grody. And that's going to be an odd 54. Ground out to short. They pick up a run. Bottom of the 5th we go. Okay, here we go. Dick Green for the A's. 81. We fly to center. Ken Holtzman, even, is going to be 81. 81's a fly to center. Now Campaneris, even 39. 39 is a strikeout. Matlack hanging tough. It's 3-1 Mets, top of the 6th. Don Hahn, 19. 19 is going to be an infield single, but it's a single. That brings up Harrelson. With nobody out, let's see, I don't want to bunt with the pitcher coming up. Well, let's hit away. Even is an 05. 05 is a double. That is a modifier check. So a double versus an A+ pitcher at this point. 3rd time through the lineup. He is, so he gets stronger. So a double versus an A plus is going to be a walk. But there's a runner on first, so 2 balls on the batter. Big change on that one. Odds a 31. 31's a walk. He's already got 2 balls again. Now he's got 4, so he does walk. After all, that means Matlack will bunt 66 or less. And it's an 0-5, so a good sack bunt. And we have second and third with 1 out and Wayne Garrett. I'm going to pitch to him. He's a lefty. It's a lefty-lefty matchup. Even 65. Ground out to second. The infield in. Timeout. So it's a ground out to second. Instead of a 5, it's a 3. But that is still going to score the run. That will still score the run. 4-3 ground out. Even with the infield in, runners will still advance. So 2 away. Harrelson at third. And Felix Mion, the batter. And even is an 0-4. And that's going to be a double. No pitcher modifier. Obviously scores Harrelson. So 2 runs in for the Mets. Here's Willie Mays. Even 93, and he will fly it out to left. That ends the inning. 2 runs for the Mets. 5-1 now, New York. 5-1, New York. Now let's talk about the giveaway that I mentioned earlier. It's going to be a two-part deal. Now I can't remember if did I mention he's giving away 2 games. It is going to be 2 games. You will get 4 random teams with the games. This is for U.S. residents only. He's not going to ship out of the country. Sorry about that. Totally understandable though. And so what you're going to need to do is in the comments below this video, write, there's 2 parts to it. Part 1, is write Pine Tar Baseball. Pine Tar Baseball. That's part 1. Part 2 we'll get to in just a little bit later. But now don't go do it right now because you're going to need both parts together. It's nothing hard, it's nothing difficult, but you're going to need both parts together to get entered in the drawing to win one of these games. And we'll get to part 2 in just a second. Bottom of the 6th, there we go. Joe Rudy. A's down. Even 28. And Rudy's going to lead off with a walk. Brings up Bando. Odd 55 is a strikeout. Which I haven't been paying attention to this. Sometimes I lose track of this. 55 on Matlack is a strikeout. So 1 out. Here's Reggie. Even 10. Even is a 10, and that is a single. That is a pitcher modifier. He's a C pitcher at this point. 3rd time through the lineup. Single on a C is a double. So double on an even roll, and we've got Rudy. Rudy at first, who is a medium runner. So he will try to score. We've got 10 is center field. The center fielder is Willie Mays. He's got an average arm. So a 10 or less, and he'll get him. It's a 58. He does not get him. Rudy scores on a double by Reggie Jackson. Here's Gene Tennis. Even 17 is a single. And that will move Jackson one base. It's an odd numbered single. First and third with one out. Jesus Lou. 56. Grounder to short. Runner on first. And that's going to be a fielder's choice. Runner scores. Can't turn the double play. But there are two outs now, and base is clear. Oh, sorry. Not base is clear. I'll lose it first. Ray Fosse. 81, however, will be a fly to center. The A's answer with 2 runs. It's 5-3. Top of the 7th inning. And they are going to continue with Ken Holtzman. They believe in Ken. Even 79, fly to center. Even 94, fly to left. Odds in 85, fly to center. He's an 8-inning guy, and so he has given up 5 runs though, so he can't go past 8. Matlack is a 7-inning guy, bottom of the 7th. We are in. Here's Dick Green. Odd is a 47, and he grounds out to second. Now that brings up Holtzman, but they are going to bring in a pinch hitter. It's going to be Bill North. Pinch hit for Holtzman. His day is done. Even 72. Grounds it out to third. So 2 away. Campaneris. Even is a 59. Grounds it out to short. 8th inning. Pitching change for the A's. Timeout. Darrell Knowles. Knowles on for the A's. Lefty. He's a left-hander. Here's Don Hahn. And he's a right-hander. Even. Even is a 61 versus the lefties. Ground out to third. Harrelson is going to get a hit here. Looks like even is an 09 and a single. Brings up the pitcher spot, Matlack, and they will pinch hit. Timeout. So Ron Hodges will come on to bat. He's a left-hander, and if you look at his card, it doesn't look all that impressive, especially power-wise. He doesn't have any power versus lefties, but he has the highest percentage of, well, the highest chance to get on base versus a left-hander. 0 to 35. He has a chance to get on. Okay, so even is a 26, and bingo, single. Single for Ron Hodges. And it's an even number, so that will move Harrelson to third. Way to go, Ron Hodges. He's at first and third. Could bring in a pinch runner. He's not. He is slow. And I think they will. They're going to bring in Ted Martinez. So pitch runner. Martin who is fast. First and third. But he's not a very good stealer. Okay, first and third, one out, Wayne Garrett. Even 50. That's a pitcher modifier. He's an A pitcher at home. And it's a strikeout, so it'll still be a strikeout. So two away, Felix Mion. 61, grounds out to third. And that'll be all for the Mets. Opportunity gone by. So let's go to the bullpen timeout. Tug McGraw on for the Mets. Another left-hander. Nothing but lefties tonight. And Joe Rudy to lead off. Odds of 41. Ground out to second. Sal Bando, 35. 35 is a walk versus a C pitcher. As this is a pitcher modifier, is a single. So instead of reaching via the walk, he reaches via the single. There's Reggie. Reggie could tie this up with a home run. Lefty-lefty matchup. 95 though. He got the odd 95. So fly to left. Gene Tennis, 82, and he flies to center. So Bando reaches, but that's it. We'll go to the ninth. And let's talk about the second half of what you need to do to enter to win one of these two second edition games. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's a second edition Pine Tar game. Complete game, 4 random teams. So the first part is you're going to write Pine Tar Baseball. The second part is you're going to write, next to that, you're going to write your favorite team. That's it. Pine Tar Baseball and your favorite team. And that's all you need to do. So for example, if it was me, I would write Pine Tar Baseball, Rangers. And you're entered. And then the next Pine Tar game that I do, I'll draw the 2 names on camera. We'll draw the 2 names live. I'll do it live. And those 2 will be the winners. So, let's go to the 9th. Darryl Knowles facing Willie Mays. Even 86. Fly to center. Cleon Jones, odd 25. Walk versus an A pitcher is actually a strikeout. So 2 away, John Milner, even 40. 40's a strikeout. That'll still be a strikeout. Excuse me. So that was a nice 1-2-3 ninth inning for Knowles. Now Tug McGraw. Is he going to finish this game out? I think he's going to try. He's going to start out anyway. Jesus Alou, odd 62, is a ground out to short. Ray Fosse, odd 51, ground out to short. It's down to Dick Green. Or is it going to be Dick Green? Let's look up and down the bench here. We got Kubiak. We got Ron Johnson's all the way up to 35 for a walk. We just need to keep things going here. 37 for a walk for Rich McKinney. Jay Johnstone cannot hit lefties apparently. Plus McKinney's got a little opportunity for a home run. So let's go with McKinney. Rich McKinney, down to their final out, bases clear. Even 13 is a single. So McKinney does keep the game going. Now we need another one. Let's go with Deron Johnson. Pitcher spot is up. Let's see, the Mets are going to look at their bullpen. Let's take a timeout. Well, after a mound visit, they're going to stick with Tug McGraw. After all, he is the closer. Okay, so Deron Johnson with McKinney at first, can't steal. Odd. 46. 46 is a strikeout. He gave a good effort. All the way up to 37, he had a chance. But 46 is going to be a strikeout. That ends the ball game. The Mets win this replay of Game 1 of the 1973 World Series by a score of 5-3. And that is going to be, Matlack is going to be the winner. McGraw the save. I can't remember what, I think the A's won the first game, didn't they? I think they did. I should have looked at that a little better, but I don't remember. So that is going to do it. So again, if you want to get entered, you know the two things to do. I'm not going to repeat it. There's two things you need. Just write those in the comments, and you will be entered to win one of two copies of this game, this great game by James Formo. So be sure to tune in to the next Pine Tar game to find out who the winners are. Again, I thank you guys so much for joining me tonight, and we'll do it again soon. Until next time, you guys have a great evening. Take care, and God bless.